we are breaking down the structure of the Cisco CCNA 200-301 exam, focusing on question patterns and time management strategy. You will face between 100 and 120 questions within a strict 120-minute time limit. This timing is crucial, giving you approximately 1 minute per question on average, which means every second counts. The question formats are diverse to test your knowledge comprehensively. You'll encounter standard single-answer multiple-choice questions which test a specific fact, like the administrative distance of a routing protocol. A common trap appears in the multiple select questions where the exam states choose 2 or choose 3. Often, there may be more technically correct options than you are allowed to select, forcing you to choose the most correct answers for a given scenario. Drag-and-drop questions are also common and typically test your understanding of a sequence of events, like ordering the DHCP DORA process or matching protocols to their correct port numbers. The most challenging question types for many candidates are the simulations and simlets. A simulation, or sim, places you in a command line interface and requires you to perform a configuration or troubleshooting task. A simlet is a variation where you use the lab environment to gather information needed to answer a series of multiple-choice questions. The most critical rule for these lab-based questions is that once you submit your answer and move on, you cannot go back to it. This makes simulations a point of no return. Your primary strategy must be to read the full question carefully. Cisco is known for using keywords like not, least, or most to trick candidates who are rushing. For example, a question might ask which of the following is not a valid private IPv4 address, and a hasty candidate might select the first private address they recognize. Always use the process of elimination to improve your odds. If you can discard 2 obviously wrong answers on a multiple-choice question, you've doubled your chance of guessing correctly. For time management, a great mental model is the 30-60-90-minute check. At the 30-minute mark, you should be about a quarter of the way through the questions. At 60 minutes, you should be at the halfway point, and at 90 minutes, you should be about 3/4 finished. This pacing strategy helps prevent you from spending too much time on difficult questions early on. A memorable phrase to carry into the exam is read, eliminate, pace, and proceed, or REP. This reminds you to read the full question, eliminate wrong answers, pace yourself against the clock, and then proceed to the next item. Don't let the simulations consume all your time. If you are stuck, it's often better to make your best attempt and move on to the questions you can answer correctly. For free practice questions, AI-powered explanations, and more exam prep tools, visit openexamprep.com. That's openexamprep, all one word, .com.